All right, here's what I want to talk about. We just watched the trailer for The Blackening. Absolutely hilarious. I'm there day one. This website called Level put out a list in response, maybe sponsored. Didn't see any list, but it looks like it's a sponsored post. Surrounding it, saying 50 years of black horror characters who didn't see the end credits. For those that know, everybody knows. But there was, for I don't even know how long, the trope in any horror movie, the black character always died first. Always. And if he didn't die first, he for sure was not seeing the end credits. So I wanted to talk about this because I want to see what they put together, because this is a well-known trope among horror films and films in general. And I want to see what they got. They said 50 years. So let's just kind of go through this. Spider Baby. Never heard of it. Black horror OG. Tasked with delivering a letter to the home of a genetically cursed family. Messenger ignores all the suspect signs, wearing skittish neighbors, a house that has some real spooky vibes. And to open window, attempts to do his job in a car race, but he's entrapped and hacked.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
And this was in the 60s? This came out in the 60s? Okay. I see they were still on that bullshit all the way then, huh?
Hello? Hello?
I caught a big fat bug right in my spider web. And now the spider gets to give the bug a big sting.
Fuck that shit. There was also bullshit back in the day, I can tell you that. Night of the Living Dead 1968. I kind of remember this one. I kind of remember this scene. Ben was the last man standing in this seminal zombie flick battle, escaping horrors of the undead. One of the earliest black horror protagonists was gunned down by officers who, in an absurd case of mistaken. Okay. In an absurd case of mistaken identity bleeds him to be cool. If anything, this sounds like reality. He survived it all the way to the end, only to be gunned down by officers. Of course. Of course. They're actually way ahead of their time in terms of putting the, well, this movie in general was way ahead of time, but this ending was way ahead of his time in general. And this is actually the ending that Jordan Peele was considering putting in Get Out. He finally escapes everything, but at the end of the day gets caught by officers and gets shot. I'm glad he didn't do that. Don't need that much black drama, but 1968, look, they were talking about that shit in 1968. He survived an entire Night of the Living Dead and was shot down by officers. 1968. So do with that what you will. For those of you that think that, you know, this whole conversation has just started up new, or that just started coming around. They've been having these conversations for decades.
He's a dead one. Get up here. Nick, Tony, Steve, you want to get out in that field and build me a bonfire? You, drag that out of here and throw it on the fire. Nothing down here. All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house. There's something there. I heard a noise. All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between the eyes. Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
I mean, I can only hope that it was, their way of providing social commentary at that time, but who knows? That's a topic for another day. Blacula. Yeah, I do remember this one. Houses for supernatural drama. Lieutenant Jack Peters encounters newly transitioned vampire teen in a coffin, mistaking her for Blacula, another vamp who had been on a killing spree, and stabs her in the heart with a stake. A grief-stricken Blacula later climbs the roof of a building and allows the morning sun to let it burn. For those that haven't seen Blacula, it's funny. Not intentionally, but it's funny.
There's no need for that.
So bad. Beware of the blob. Sequels to the blob being as if Argus returning from the article poses best when we soon ability of the blob. The blob thaws, reanimates, consuming insect. A white cat and Hargis' wife, black wife. Okay. Then Hargis next eaten home while watching the original Blob on television because, hey, why not go full meta? No video, but there's that is. The Shining. I think a lot of people remember this one. Dick Halloran. Archetype was sacrificial Negro. Halloran gets impaled by Jack Torrance's axe after sensing danger at the Overlook Hotel. His death would not be in vain, though. Wendy and Danny Torrance escaped Halloran's can. This was also bullshit because, for those that did not read the book, he doesn't die in the hotel. He does not die here. He survives in the book, and I don't know if he did it for horror reasons. Maybe not. We'll never know. But he does not die in the book. He survives. Blood Tide boring. Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. Kincaid is one of them black horror goats. Having suffered the gore and murder of Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. Unfortunately, Freddy Krueger's anti-blackness kind of let that sound. In the opening scene, Nightmare on Elm Street 4 drives his razored head into Kincaid's stomach. Being a G he is, Kincaid tells Freddy, "See you in hell." Freddy's response tells me, Freddy Krueger is one of my favorite like horror characters of all time. The comedy in there alone was just gold.
This ain't my dreamland.
Classic Pop-Tart. Yo, what's up? What up, man?
Kristen! If you hear, I'm gonna bang your ass! Jason. Jason?
Coolin', bruh. Watching these 50 years of black characters dying in horror movies, because there's a new movie coming out called The Blackening. Too long. Who else? Miss a long list. Scream 2. I think it was Omar Epps, if I remember correctly. Omar Epps had in this one. One of the most blatant instances of black folks dying first in a horror movie was Scream 2. I definitely remember that one. DC lovers don't even make it past the opening scene. Making matters worse, Phil dies by not doing the one thing black people do the best, minding their own damn business. All right, that's funny. I'll give a level a shout out for that one. I remember this. This was like opening scene. Jada Pinkett Smith, Omar Epps, fairly big name.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I had to, baby.
Why are you playing?
Would you relax?
Back when she had hair.
I don't like being scared. I don't like that.
Baby, it's just a movie. Besides, scary movies are great for play.
Excuse me?
Let's go see Sandra Bullock.
Oh, no. Sandra started already. We can stay. Just stop playing so much.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
See you inside.
Yeah, I fuck with anime. I don't know which one you watch.
Sorry. Hello?
First of all, calling cap on that one. There ain't no way you catch me in there, seeing them, and just be like, all right, I'm just go to the stall. And I'm gonna leave the stall door open. I remember this whole open scene. I was like, this whole thing was cap, bro. I don't remember if Scary Movie came out before this or after this, but I think it definitely, this is definitely the reason why they wanted to make a Scary Movie in the first place, because this was some bullshit. Like, come on, bro. Mind your own damn business. You wouldn't have been there in the first place. That's why I ain't never messed with Scream series. She was whack. Bubba Ho-tep, super slept on cult classic of a movie about a still alive Elvis Presley fighting a mummy. It was fucking wild. Yeah, like I said, what is one of the wildest horror movie storylines? President Kennedy survives his infamous assassinate attempt and lives out the rest of his days in an old folks' home disguised as a black man. There he befriends Elvis Presley and dies of a heart attack while doing battle with the reanimated mummy. This was actually a funny one. So that black guy right there was supposed to be John F. Kennedy, who survived the assassination attempt, and that's the real life Elvis Presley. If you haven't seen Bubba Ho-tep, bro, go watch that. That shit is wild.
Come and get it, you undead sack of shit.
Bruce Buffer's Elvis, of course. What else? I Am Legend. Oh. This is one time I would say this is the appropriate ending for sure. He shouldn't have seen the end credits. There were actually two endings to I Am Legend. In the original one, he kills himself and blows up the rest of the zombies or whatever they are so that the woman and her daughter or son, I can't remember, can get away with the cure or the vaccine or whatever he was making. And then the other ending they had, which they didn't go with, he like survives and negotiates with these people or these creatures and like lets them live and like lets them leave, and he goes off with them and produces the cure, which would have been very anticlimactic. I think that's the original ending of the book, but I'm glad he actually went out the way he did. Freddy vs. Jason, Kelly Rowland, I forgot she was in this movie. And I forgot they killed her. That's pretty funny. I want to watch this one again. After managing to pull Freddy Krueger from the dream world, lead character Laurie is seconds away from meeting her maker, but Kia distracts Freddy by insulting his size. Before Freddy could defend his manhood, Kia backpedals into Jason, who kills with a single comedic blow. Okay.
Laurie!
Think you're so smart, huh, bitch?
Freddy!
Bruh, he looked so bad. The makeup in this one was so bad. I was actually hyped for this Freddy versus Jason. Thought we were gonna get some fire, but we got some grade A student film quality shit.
How sweet. Dark meat.
Nah, he ain't just say that.
No! So you're the one everyone's afraid of? Tell me something. What kind of faggot runs around in a Christmas sweater?
I think I'm about to bleep that one. She hit him with the hard F right there.
I mean, come on, get real. You're not even scary. You're not even scary. And let's talk about the butter knives. What is with the butter knives? You trying to compensate for something? Maybe coming up a little short there between the legs, Mr. Krueger? I mean, you got these teensy-weensy little things, and Jason has got this big old thing like...
Yo, that was whack. That movie was so whack. Where else they killed us off in, man? Saw 5, Halloween 2, Annabelle, Child's Play. That was a decent list. That was a decent little list. I forgot some of those, but that could all be changing with the blackening coming out here. I forget when, but this year. So we watched it earlier in the trailers, but you should definitely go check that one out.